This is week 10 for the Politics of Africa Journal. For the Gambia, this is the aid debate and alternatives to aid. So, start off, foreign aid is a voluntary transfer of public resources from a government to another independent government, to an NGO, or to an international organization such as the UNDP or World Bank, with at least a 25% grant element, and one goal of which is to better the human condition in the country receiving the aid. So, this is where we start off with a technical definition of foreign aid. As I've discussed in a lot of previous videos, the Gambia has received a lot of aid. It really is what's supporting the economy on a large extent. Some smaller forms of aid have been by like the WHO and a lot of religious groups, Christian mostly, have built a lot of hospitals in the Gambia. So it's received a lot of that smaller aid that's supported like bed nets and those kind of not necessarily small, but really not supporting the country to a large extent. The aid in the Gambia, I mean, it has been successful in sustaining the status quo, and without the aid, there's a lot of instability and often economic unrest, but it's not successful in boosting the economy of the Gambia. The Gambia has a really large contract with Europe that if it protects human rights and supports democracy, it's going to receive aid. That's really pushing a lot of the policies that happen in the Gambia. The aid that comes to the Gambia has really been this blanket aid. It's just, here's a bunch of money, do with it as you please. That's led to a lot of corruption in ways. The Gambia hasn't received a lot of money from the U.S. in aid because it has strong ties with European countries and because of the human rights atrocities that have been committed by previous presidents. We'll see if President Barrow tries to form a strong relationship with the U.S., but as of now, there really isn't one. In time where aid was lacking, the Gambia has suffered again immensely, and then combined with the seasonality of the Gambia's climate, the rainy and dry season, it makes things very difficult to sustain a really strong economy, and it makes aid a very necessary part of their current economy. If they diversify away from agriculture, I mean, this could lessen to an extent, but as far as it is now, people really just depend on surviving through aid. I think the Gambia will continues to need aid, and that the reform will come eventually once the government is stable. The aid right now, it's really what's sustaining the economy, and the Gambian government needs to become stronger so that it can really support the economy. And then with that, there will be a lesser need for aid because the government plays a larger role in the country. And so I think that's really, there needs to be a stronger government in order to ensure and protect the economics of the Gambia and better the people. And then I think we'll see less need for aid in the Gambia. Thank you.